I just know what's happening. Welcome to being the first one in the stream. I don't know any Green Day. I should say I don't remember any Green Day. Because when I first started instructing guitar, not first, but like Dookie was kind of a big deal. So I used to have kids that would bring that CD in with them. Hey Queen, how are ya? Marcelo, what's happening? You're very funny on Saturday Night Live, by the way. Can I play with you? I don't know. What do you play? Oh, okay. Glad you're doing well. Hey, Mike Edwards, how are you, my friend? I'm just gonna call you, I think, LD, okay? Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey? No, I know of the Space Jockey from Alien. Marcelo's from Brazil. Welcome. You're welcome, Mike. Queen. I get what you're saying. And I am very flattered. Do you pronounce your name Matthias or is it Matthias? Ribeiro. What's happening? Thank you. I don't think I'm old enough yet to be Papa. Faraday? I think you mean Fire Day, but I look at it as Faraday from like the Magnificent Seven. Hey Dima, hey Robin. Arav, how are you? Yeah, I'm live streaming. Play perfect Ed Sheeran? I can't Oz, because I don't know any. Bonjour. Gianni, how are you? Comment allez-vous? Don't like being called Pop, I can tell you that. I think you mean Buck Cherry. Or is it Chuck Berry? Thank you, Toe Cutter. How you doing today? Don't know Bad to the Bone. Nirvana, Haynes. Amos, what about Tulsa Time? I haven't played that in a very long time. Riley? I don't know that song. Gnarly. Hey, Joe. Dazed and Confused. You want that song remains the same version or the recorded version? Brothers in Arms, great album. Don't know how to play it. You're welcome, Dima. Not sure why you removed. Thank you, but okay. Yeah, Mike Edwards. There's videos below. There's videos of the. There's a few videos up of the Soulcactus band. It's videos from a place called Minder Binders. And I'm dressed in a suit. Nihilish, I don't know Coming Back to Life by Pink Floyd. Thank you, Bloom lettuce. Or does that read something else? Thank you, Antonio. Hey, Rudd. I don't know the Fire and Flames. I don't know what that is. Help by the Beatles. Don't know how to play Help by the Beatles. Don't know the Final Countdown. Hey, Mike, where is all my gear posted? I thought you were helping me with that. Yeah, in the description, yes. Also, too, you guys can watch my newest collaboration with Badass Brutus. It's up. It's posted in a posting below. It's also on his YouTube channel. I just haven't downloaded it to mine, but I have the link up. So if you go to @Badass Brutus Guitar on YouTube, you'll see my collaboration with him. It was just put up last Friday. The start of Gloria is like... It's okay, Mike. I forgive you. I still love you. Guns, yes. I was just at the range before I came on stream today. Didn't shoot very well, but whatever. Shot better from the holster than I did from at the ready. Oh well. Don't know Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I take lessons, Nick. Been shooting since I was a little kid at overnight camp. Rory Gallagher, awesome. Don't know any White Stripes, but I like Jack Black. Or Jack White, excuse me. Jack Black's a different character altogether with. I've been playing since I was 13. So yeah, as a child. Hey J May, sup? Hey Nick, cool. What I wanted to talk about as I was driving home from the range and thinking about topics that I wanted to discuss with you guys today in this stream was, yeah, I'm going to lay off doing the requests for right now, so just chill. I have no idea that they were fighting. I don't follow either of them that close because I'm not writing an A&E biography on them. But that being said, getting back to what I was thinking about on the way back from the range this morning of what to talk about with you guys, and I began to think about, like, you know I was talking about a couple of the bands that I played in yesterday. I was talking about my friend Donald Mattingly and hooking up with him and trying to start a band with him, and you know that didn't lead anywhere, but it ultimately led me to become a solo artist. So it began to make me think about, like, band practices. I think people always struggle with band practices. It's not the actual practice themselves or like showing up on time. It's actually playing the material. And what I mean by that is not so much the playing of the material, it's the starting and the stopping. How do you figure that out? How does the person who's taking a solo come back in and join the rest of the band? These are the details that you need to work out, people, when you're rehearsing with your rock band or your jazz band or your blues band or your country band or whatever. So early on, when I was like 21, 22, my first rock band called Killing Floor in Tucson, Arizona, I came up with this rule of like 2 times. Intro gets played twice, and then the rest of the band comes in. So somebody has to start off playing whatever it is, the chord progression or the riff, 2 times. Then the rest of the band comes in. Same thing with the solo. Once that soloist is done, they come in and they play 2 chord progressions or 2 riffs with the band. 2 times. 2. Magic number. Not 3. 2. Alright? Then, to end the song, 2 times. Boom. Out. That's it. You would not, I'm telling you, you would not believe how tight you guys will sound as a band if you just follow a simple rule like that. That is the biggest help that I can give you for starting and stopping songs that you're practicing in your band scenarios. It's very helpful. Every band or every person that's ever seen me play or commented on one of the bands that I've been in charge of or whatever, how are you guys always so tight? That's the reason. Because I made it that way. I made that decision. That was a conscious decision that I made to help out myself as well as the rest of the band, to get everybody tighter and on the same page. If you don't have that, you got 4 to 7 people standing around with their dicks in their hands going, what the fuck do we do now? Because nobody's giving direction. And I also wanted to show about the direction, about how do you make it feasible for like the entire band to follow you. Okay, well, I recommend doing like trying to find something that has, well, this does. All right, so here's Give Me One Reason by Tracy Chapman. And as you can see, it's got dictation, direction. What I mean by dictation, direction, not dictation, direction. Yeah, it has plenty of dictation on it. Duh, no shit. Okay, I wrote it in English, sort of, kind of. So you can see here, like intro, riff is played 1 time through on guitar. Then the singer would start singing. So what would that sound like if you were playing together in the band? All right. So one guy, me, the guitar player, to stay here. All right, that's when the vocals come in, right there, and the whole band. Well, not the whole band, just the vocalist. Then, once you would sing this first verse, then the rest of the band would come in for the second verse, just like it sounds on the CD or the version that I'm working off is Eric Clapton and Tracy Chapman playing in the White House. The song was recorded that they did together. So, and then you've got other direction here, like where it says right here, repeat first verse. So I didn't have to type it all out. Then you go down after that, and it says guitar solo right here. So then I would come back in, and since this is so, like, this is one of the things that's so well defined in terms of the singing and the verses, that it's not something that needs to be played twice. You can just come back in and go. Yeah, Zach, to a certain degree, yes. So that's why I say, like, really, like, typing out a lyric sheet with some simple directions on it can make your life so much easier. So you want to make copies of this and pass them out to the rest of the boys in the band, or girls. Sorry, rest of the people in your band, so that they can all follow along. And then you just don't do it for, like, you know, one song, obviously. You're gonna do it for a lot of songs, okay? You want to type all this shit out and, like, have your direction, like, here's the Beatles come together. My band used to play this. That's why there's direction. So it's not just about, like, hey, I'm gonna write a lyric sheet out. It's not about that. It's about being able to follow along. And you have to realize that not everybody in your band is going to be as musicianly inclined as you, or musically inclined as you. They may not have had the training that you have. So you have to head that shit up. If you have the most training in your band musically, guess what, dude? You become the fucking leader, ipso facto. Because nobody else is going to know what the fuck they're doing. So you're going to have to step up. Like, when I put Killing Floor together, back in, I basically started it in '93 with writing songs and pulling a couple of my buddies in with me to play in the band. And then from there, I filled it out and began to go into '94. But, you know, I learned a lot from being in that experience, and I learned what it took to put together a successful rock band and what you needed to do to make it tight. And this is the kind of shit that I'm pointing out, that you need to make it tight. If you don't care, that's fine, that's on you. But, like, I don't want to go out and look like a travesty. If it's up to me, I'd rather be the weakest link in the band, which means that the rest of the guys are exceptional and I have to play catch up. Now, since I'm relatively fast at learning original material, not cover songs, but original material, like mine, but by other people, like the one band that I've got videos up, DC Traffic, they were an all original band. They played one cover song. But the first gig I did with them, which was at Iota Club, yeah, I didn't even really get to play with them through one rehearsal. I met with the lead guy, and he went through the songs, and I just took some notes. And then the gig was the following day, the first gig. The second gig, when we played at Jam and Java, and it's a bigger stage, then I at least got to play one rehearsal with the band before we did that gig. And outside of playing gigs with them, those are the only two, like, semi-rehearsals that I did with that band. The rest was up to me. But I was the lead player, and I just had to find my footing. So I just needed to figure out or know the keys of every song and, like, how the progression goes. And the best thing you can do is, when you're in a situation like that, you don't need to play over everything. Pull back and just listen. Listen to what's going on around you. listen to the bass drums, singer, other guitar player, keyboardist, whatever, have you, horns, organist, whatever. That will provide you with everything that you need. And if you know the key, then you're good. Then you can just drop in and out as a lead player and sprinkle your magic dust throughout, kind of like Eric Clapton. Anyways, again, you guys would not believe how much that helps in your band scenarios. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Hey, Pappy Melon, what's happening? Tattoos ruined a lot of good people. Well, I don't know. I think tattoos are cool. Not for me personally, but I don't have anything against them. Thank you, Drummer Guitar. Hey, Jim, what's happening? Bobby. Play Hellraiser? I don't think so, but I've never even watched that movie. Thank you, Drummer Guitar. I appreciate that. Oh, that's cool, Bobby. Hey, John Phillips. You guys hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you. It's the only nudging I'm gonna do. Hey, Zach, what's happening? Thank you, John. I appreciate that. That's very cool, Zach. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. So does anybody have any questions about what I'm talking about? I Don't Know Raw Power by Jimmy Johnston. Yes, Gibson SG. Junior. I got it. Zach, I know exactly what you mean. There used to be a time, yeah, Bobby. Not everybody can do it, that's for sure. That's cool, Daz. Let's see, Red Vest, what's happening? Just here for the tone? Well, you came to the right place. If you guys follow like a simple rule like that, where you can all like come together and you have that, it'll make you so much tighter. And every band around you that plays, that sees you in your local scene is gonna be like wowed out. They're gonna be like, fuck, how are these guys so tight? Yeah, it's because they implemented my rule. That's how. They listened to Larry Soulcactus and applied what I gave them. Hey, Laura. I am using a Swart STR tremolo with a Jensen 110 P10R. Hey, Sina. Yeah, I remember you. Hey, Astrid. I appreciate you from Sweden. I still don't know Guns N' Roses, though. Oh, it was Noah's birthday yesterday. All right. We can talk about open tunings here in a second. Warren Haynes talked about that a little bit in his guitar player video interview that I sent over to Mike Edwards. He checked it out. Mike D, how'd I get my name? I'll tell that story. Sure. Let's see. First of all, let me sing happy birthday to Noah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noah. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Sorry. You say it's your birthday! It's my birthday too! I like that scene in 16 Candles. Positive pokes. Yes. Thank you, Cena. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Pappy Melon. I don't play in open tunings because it screws up my equilibrium as a lead guitar player. And if I'm playing lead in a band, I need to stay in standard 440 so that I can be able to do all the things that I need to be able to do, which means play slide, play in standard tuning, and just have the ability to shift gears when I need to. If I used an open tuning, first of all, I only have one guitar. Even if I had two guitars, I still wouldn't do it. The other thing about it is when you're at a gig, it's not practical unless you have other guitars and a guitar technician. When you're playing at your local scene, yeah, you're the guitar tech yourself, so you know you're gonna have to switch back and forth guitars. That takes time. Time necessarily that maybe you don't want to spare because you want to keep things going and the bar wants you to keep things going as much as possible, because if there's music, there's drinking. No music, no drinking. That's how that shit goes. They don't want to hear dead silence. Let's see. Yeah, you have to relearn everything, which is that's why I don't do alternate tunings. You know, if you're a big rock star like Jimmy Page, yeah, you can do it. You got fucking plenty of guitars and probably one or two guitar techs. Same thing with Eric Clapton. But I don't. Every time I've gone out and played professionally, it's just me. Just me, the guitar, and the amps. I don't have a guitar tech. I am the fucking guitar tech. So be aware of that. Alright. So, okay. That's about my spiel today. I hope it's helped. And hopefully some of you will take it to heart and implement that in your band situations. And hopefully it'll make you better for it. If not, use the force. All right. Anyways, peace out, guys. Thanks for joining the stream today. Thanks for helping monitor the situation, Mike Edwards. I'll speak to you later. Peace and love, everybody. Treat yourselves well and be good to the people around you, all right? Peace out. I'll see you later at same bat time, same bat channel later. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next stream. All right? Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.